Welcome back. Today's video is a very exciting one. I'm going to take you along with me as I pack my bags for my birthday trip to Ireland. This is a long time coming. I've been sitting on this trip for months and I'm 2 days away from my trip and I am just now doing my packing because the weather has been all over the place. So I am going to show you everything I'm taking. I have options. I have things. I'm trying not to be overpacked, but we're going to get into it in a moment. But when I thought about if I could go anywhere, where would I want to go? I thought, of course, Ireland. I mean, I have loved Irish culture for what seems my whole life. I have been reading Irish things, watching Irish movies. I mean, I've just been immersing myself in it for so long. I think mainly because I lived in Las Vegas for as long as I did, and it's so brown there, where in contrast, it's so green and lush and gorgeous in Ireland. So when we were planning to do something special this year, I thought Ireland. And the family agreed, thankfully. So I thought, with my birthday coming up, let's go to Ireland. And it's exciting because I will be celebrating another 10-year breast cancer journey anniversary that week that I'm in Ireland, which is the final surgery for my breast when I got my implants. And if you know me and you know my journey and my story, I have been celebrating every single milestone. And with it being the 10-year anniversary of the diagnosis and just this whole journey, I am celebrating every single thing. And, that's just maybe something that I do. I don't know if everyone does that, but for me, I thought, how special will it be to celebrate that time, to have that moment of reflection in Ireland. So this is my second time filming this video because when I filmed it last week, the weather in Ireland was going to be completely different. But as we move forward and get closer to the trip, the weather has turned very warm and very spring-like, which is very exciting because I thought it was going to be mostly raining and chilly. But I think we're going to be going for warm and sunny with maybe some pockets of rain here and there. I'm bringing my rain jacket, as you will see. But the first day we're there, it's supposed to be like 80 degrees. So I feel like we're bringing the warm weather with us because we just got done having like a mini heat wave here with 90-degree weather. And now we're back in the 50s. But that's East Coast weather for you. So I'm not complaining though. I'm very much attuned to, chilly, damp weather because we've been experiencing that now. So planning these outfits, I wanted everything to feel very much like the realistic things that I wear in my real life. You know how sometimes you go on vacation and you wear like special things? Because I'm going to an entirely different country, I didn't want to do that. I feel like I need everything to be as normal as possible for me. So all the clothes that I'm wearing are not new. Everything is completely like just things that I have genuinely been wearing throughout the spring season. But we get to Dublin at 5 a.m. and our hotel does not check us in until noon. So we're gonna have about 5 hours where I think it'll still be chilly, where we're just doing like the whole tourist thing. We're renting a car, we're doing a fabulous tea time, and we're gonna be traveling to County Wicklow. And there's just so many things, right? I am just so thrilled. I'm gonna try to capture as much of it as I can. But I wanna like be as present as I can at the same time. Another fun tidbit is I have been taking Irish lessons for the past 2 months, 2.5 months. I would say I'm really good at reading. I would say my pronunciations are not that great, but I'm doing the best I can. And I really feel like, and this is just a personal thing, like if I'm gonna go to a different country, I wanna know a little bit of the language just for funsies. And to be turning 42 and to still be able to feel like I'm learning new things is really exciting for me. So I'm really excited. I can't believe this is actually happening. I cannot believe our schedules finally melded together to allow this to happen, but here we are. So come with me as I pack for Ireland. For these first sets of outfits, I am bringing short sleeve turtlenecks with me. I think they look really chic, especially paired with a nice scarf. So I have a couple of different variations. paired with each top because they're lightweight and it's a really nice accessory instead of having to bring like a lot of different jewelry accessories with me. So I have just the one pair of jeans. These are my J. Crew cropped ankle jeans. These are really great. I love wearing them. And these are the shoes that I'm wearing. I know you're probably going to think these are impractical, but when I say that these are so comfortable, I've been wearing them for months. I literally broke them in knowing that these were the shoes I wanted to take with me to Dublin. I wanted something that felt like a high heel, but still gave me some stability. And so these shoes are absolutely great. For handbag, I am bringing my Louis Vuitton camera bag as well as my Coach Mini Rowan bag. I think these are going to be really great, very chic, very basic, but put together. That's kind of like my motto. So let me show you the next set of outfits. So we're doing tea time on a vintage double-decker bus on my actual birthday, and this is the look I'm going for. I feel like this is so tea time appropriate. It's bright, it's fun. This dress I actually wore for my daughter's high school graduation, and I love it so much. I was looking for another reason to wear it again, and I feel like tea time in Dublin is just going to be perfect. It's going to be the perfect occasion for that. Because it's not going to be 117 degrees. Literally, when I wore this dress, it was probably like 115 degrees outside. But so we're gonna pair it with a nice yellow cardigan. I think that'll be really nice. The weather is gonna be a little bit on the warmer side. I think it's gonna be like 66 degrees, and I think this is gonna be perfect. These are my tried and true high as hell heels. They're very comfortable though. And this bag, it does have a strap with it as well. All the bags I'm bringing with me do have straps on them. I thought this was just going to be the perfect birthday look. And I am going to be wearing this outfit all day. No outfit changes because I'm doing tea time in this look as well as going to dinner as well. So this is just perfect. So getting the most out of your outfits is really important to me. And so for this next set, everything is interchangeable and I can mix and match everything. I can wear all of these sweater sets with jeans as well, but it's supposed to be over 80 degrees in Dublin when we get there. So I am going to bring some skirts with me. I think these are really great, especially when you want to feel feminine, elegant, put together, but you are going to be on your feet for hours on end. And so a skirt is like the perfect thing. It's a combination of shorts and a skirt, and I lived in these in the 90s, and I just love them. I don't feel like many people talk about them, but they are just great. For footwear, I have two different options. I need options. I'm bringing my Puma sneakers and my tried and true espadrilles with me. And, you know, I'm just going to see how I feel when I get there. I know the weather changes every 10 minutes there. So, you know, I can add a trench coat to this and I think we will be really good. So I got my navy and whites, my mushroom J. Crew cardigan, olive J. Crew cardigan. This one is from Amazon. I can pair it with my mini Coach mini Rowan bag. And sorry if I've said this already, it does come with a strap, this bag. Every bag I'm bringing does come with a strap, but yes. So I can go a little bit more casual, or I can, you know, step it up a little bit, add my scarves if I want to, but these are just really classic colors. These are gonna go with jeans, skirts. It's gonna be perfect. For outerwear, we have my very ugly but necessary waterproof jacket. I hear the weather changes often there, so I think this is a necessity to have. And of course, I have my very chic trench coat by J. Crew. I wear this so much, and I think it elevates an outfit. It's the perfect spring jacket, and it's pretty thick. I think it'll keep me nice and warm, but luckily we're going to Ireland when the weather is starting to warm up, so I might not need anything heavier than this. Let's hope so. For dinner at our hotel, I wanted to go for something very chic but casual and understated, and I think this is the perfect outfit. These white pants are my absolute favorite. They're high-waisted and they're very flared and long. I love a a long draggy pant. And these are not the type of pants you want to do sightseeing in. These are just, just for going to dinner in. And I'm pairing them with these sandals. Again, they're very high-heeled sandals. I love them. Again, believe it or not, super comfortable. I've had them for years. The top is a sleeveless turtleneck. I always find a good turtleneck to be very chic, and this one cinches me in all the right places. It's from Body Central. It's about 13 years old, and but it's simple. It's black, and I love a good black and white combination. And again, we have our mini Rowan Coach bag, which simple, elegant. I can just use it as a top handle bag for a more like, just chic look. And I'm gonna pair this with some gold earrings and maybe a low ponytail, and I'll be set for dinner at our hotel. Next up, we have the travel look. This is the look I'll be wearing to the airport. Layers are so important, and what I've been told over and over again in my research is that in Ireland you need layers. So this is sort of like part one of my day one outfits as we get into Dublin at 5 a.m. So it is going to be a little bit chilly, and I am fully prepared with layers, and I'm going to talk you through everything. This is a new denim jacket I got from Old Navy. I have it in, this is a size medium. I wanted something slightly oversized. I love this denim jacket. I have one in extra, extra large that just engulfs me, and I love it, and I wear it like styled a different way. But the 20, like, I think this was like $25, and it's really good quality. So a staple having a denim jacket. These are new sneakers, and as you can see, they pair so nicely with our pants. Again, I love super wide leg pants. These have an elastic waist, and I think that's so important. There's pockets. These are super, super comfy. If you look at the material, they're sort of like fleecy, and I think that's going to be great, especially if I get cold on the plane. And I'm going with a basic white t-shirt, and I have a cream sweater just to put over my shoulders in case I want a bit of a different look if I don't feel like wearing my jacket. So I have some variety and options. I'm keeping it very neutral, but it still feels put together. Before I let you go, I just want to talk a little bit about the fragrance that I'm bringing with me. And this was something that I struggled with for the past few months, like which perfume am I going to bring with me to Ireland? Because I know whatever I bring with me is going to always, forever and always be associated with my trip to Ireland. So I knew it had to be something special. I thought about bringing a fragrance that I got from Toga called Colette with me. You'll see it in my last video, like my Mother's Day gift basket video. I was putting together some things, and I wound up, putting that together for Mother's Day, but I decided not to bring that with me on this trip, and I'll tell you why. I think when I think of green places, like one of the greenest places I can think of is Seattle. Now, when I was living in Las Vegas, I drove to Seattle, and it was an absolute dream. And I wound up bringing Joe Malone's Wood Sage and Sea Salt with me. So whenever I smell that, I think of like gorgeous weather and lush, beautiful scenery. So I thought, okay, well, I'm gonna bring the Joe Malone dupe with me, the equivalent of Wood Sage and Sea Salt, which is the Fineries Before the Rainbow. So I'm bringing the perfume and the body spray with me. And these are both very affordable, a lot more affordable than the Joe Malone fragrance. The Joe Malone bottle is like, for the big bottles, like I think after tax, almost $200. This was 30 bucks. This was $14.99. And so if I have a little mishap and it breaks or whatever, I won't feel so bad with a $30 bottle of perfume, which I do have backups of. So I feel confident to bring this with me. It smells very similar to the Joe Malone version. And to be honest with you, once I'm done Wood Sage and Sea Salt, I'm probably just going to keep on repurchasing the Fineries version because it's so much more affordable. So I just had to pop that in there because fragrance really is so special. And for me, I love a good perfume, and I think this is going to be the one forever and always associated with Ireland. So Yes, I'm gonna try to do some filming while I'm there and take you along with me. We'll see how many of the outfits I actually wind up using on my travels. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.